Steve and traveled with him to rescue crocodiles and wildlife for years. He was a regular on the Crocodile Hunter and is currently the director of the Australia Zoo. Please help me welcome Wes Mannion to the stage.
G'day everyone, how are you? Thanks so much for coming today. You can't imagine how incredibly proud Steve would be. But I'll take you back to when I was a little bloke. I was about 15 years of age. I walked into the Queensland Reptile and Fauna Park and I heard this guy jumping on something going crazy. And so I run up to the fence and here's Steve jumping on a 9-foot alligator on his own. And I was like, now this was way before Croc Hunter. I was like 15. And I just seen this guy which I just fell in love with right from that point. We became the best mates. And from that point on, we went on incredible adventures. But in 1991, he met Terry Irwin, of course. And it really was love at first sight. By 92, they were married. And on their honeymoon, poor old Terry and Steve got stuck with me and the film crew. We went out to film Croc Hunter. Steve was the most passionate, amazing guy that you could ever meet. And you can see that in all of his documentaries. And we went worldwide. 500 million people watched Croc Hunter. It was unbelievable. Yeah, and we knew we started to make it when we'd go to Irwin or New Guinea or some really remote place. And like you'd rock up there, get helicoptered in 12,000 feet in some remote location. And like the Amumbi tribe would come out and they got bones in their nose and they'd go, "Crocodile Man!" They knew him, thanks to satellite television, of course. So then we'd go to Africa and we'd be somewhere in Kenya. And the locals would know Steve there. And then we really knew we hit it when we pulled into the McDonald's in LA and everyone just went, "Crocodile Man!" So it was pretty amazing. And then we just basically, Steve, and that passion was you know, just incredible. And he would be so proud today. And more so than anything, he would be so proud of Terry, of course, his incredible wife, who is like my big sister now still, and their amazing kids, Robert and Bindi, who are pushing forward and keeping Steve's dream alive. And to all the fans who back us from day one, thank you so much, and have a great day. See you later.
Thank you, Wes. Let me acknowledge a few guests who are in the audience with us today, and if you'd wave to the crowd, we'd love it. We have another Walk of Famer. He received his star quite a few years ago, and it's about 10 blocks to the west of here. Please acknowledge actor Beau Bridges. We also have with us Captain Paul Watson, the founder of the Sea Shepherd and star of Animal Planet's Whale Wars. Celebrity chef Curtis Stone. Nia Sue from Dance Mums. Comedian Adam Hills. And we have Ross Matthews from RuPaul's Drag Race. We have with us the members of the Australian band Shepherd. And we have Tiffany Espenson from Spider-Man Homecoming. Thank you all for joining us today. Well, it's now time for me to invite up Steve's family to say a few words. And they will be accepting the award in his memory. All three of them are continuing Steve's conservation work by running Australia Zoo and initiating worldwide conservation initiatives through the foundation that Steve began, Wildlife Warriors. So let me tell you a little bit about each of them before I bring them up. His wife, Terry, has filmed. You can cheer for her, of course. She has filmed over 300 episodes of The Crocodile Hunter with Steve, as well as the Crocodile Hunter Collision Course. All right. His daughter, Bindi, has starred in Bindi the Jungle Girl, Bindi's Boot Camp, Free Willy, Escape from Pirate Cove, Nims Island 2, and she was the winner of Dancing with the Stars Season 21. All right. You know, even the firefighters are cheering on Steve today, right? Now, Steve's son Robert starred in the Discovery Channel's Wild But True. He is a regular on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. And I understand he's an award-winning photographer, so all these photographers out there, be sure and talk to him. So let's bring him up now and ask them to say a few words. Come on up.
Crikey. This is pretty special. Wow. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you so much for this special day. I'm trying to think. I know. Guess who came the furthest? Rove, where are you? Rove, there you are. And I love Rove because he just flew over from Australia just to be here for this special event. So thank you. You know, I have been so privileged to have had the biggest adventure with Steve. I have to tell you, every single day was like being in the middle of a cyclone. It was incredible. We never knew where we were going to go or what we were going to do. He'd run in and he'd say, "There's been a whale stranding. We're leaving in an hour. We'll be gone 3 weeks." And you just go, okay. So I made this determination to be the yes woman. And I learned from Steve that everyone needs to just say yes to stuff. Because the first thing I would think is, maybe I'm a little bit scared, maybe that's going to be dangerous, maybe I don't have enough time. You know, all the reasons I shouldn't go do something. I'm going to wait for that really cool ambience. Sorry, and I hope everyone's okay. But I found that if you put things off pretty soon, it just becomes an excuse. You're waiting until you graduate. You wait until the kids are grown. You wait until you retire. Don't even wait for the weekend. Just do it now. That's what I learned from Steve. When I met Kalia Ali, one of Muhammad Ali's daughters, Kalia said to me, "You know, I think Steve is the Gandhi of wildlife." That's what I said. I was like, crikey. What do you mean by that? And she said, well, it's like he loves everything. And I thought, you know, that's a really good point. And in this day and age, we cannot afford to be speciesist. We can't afford to say, I love tigers, but snakes are icky. I really love eagles, but vultures are weird. This day and age, we need to applaud, embrace, and look after all our wildlife, especially our apex predators. And if we all take a page out of Steve's book and love everything, we're going to be better people. We're going to have more empathy and kindness towards all living beings. But how on earth do you get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame by being like that? That is the coolest thing ever. So I want to thank you all for your love and support over the years. And I'm going to let Robert say a few words as well.
Well, thank you so much to everyone for coming today. We are so incredibly excited and so proud as well. This is such an amazing day, and it's great to see everyone here. You know, Dad really was the most passionate and enthusiastic person on the planet, and he really instilled that passion for Bindi and I. We've been so lucky to grow up right in the middle of Australia Zoo and have so many amazing adventures with Dad. And I mean, I remember every morning Dad would show up on his motorbike and take us down for ice cream and jump in with animals. There was never a dull moment. So he was the best and most incredible conservationist on the planet, but also the best dad. He always had time for us, was always so incredibly loving and supportive. And I wanted to say thank you so much to Mum as well for carrying that on and for being just the most incredible family on the planet. So thank you so much. Have a great day. It's going to be awesome. Thank you.
So I'm going to lower the microphone a lot because I'm the smallest Irwin. But just first of all, a huge thank you. I look around here today and I see the most amazing wildlife warriors. You guys are all, so a huge round of applause for you guys because you are amazing and we are so grateful for everyone's support. It just means the world to us as a family. You know, we try to continue Dad's legacy each and every day, and we want to make sure that everything he lived and died for continues on into the future. And I'm going to get a little bit emotional because it's such a special day. And just a mom. I have to tell you that, I never in my wildest dreams imagined that this would become a reality. And this is such an honor as a family to continue on in Dad's footsteps. And Mum, you're amazing. And together we will continue to fight for everything that Dad worked so hard for. So thank you for being here today and supporting us. And you know what? We'll always be a family. So congratulations and woohoo!
You did good, Dad.
Well, it's now my pleasure to present you a resolution on behalf of the City of Los Angeles. Hollywood's actually part of the city. We've got a great city council, and they passed a beautiful resolution here in Steve's honor that it's my privilege to present to you. I've been told if you put this in the window of your car, you won't get a parking ticket, but I can't verify that. So why don't we stand over here so the press can get a photograph. Let's have you all hold that and face the press.
Do you want to step up a little bit, guys?
And while they're taking those photographs, let me also let you know that we are hereby declaring this day Steve Irwin Day in Hollywood. How about that? All right, get that photograph. All right. So are we ready to unveil this star, guys? All right, so we're going to unveil the star, but let me tell you, after we unveil the star, we have a special, I wouldn't say a person, no, not a prize, but a special guest who's going to join us on the Walk of Fame, and that would be our very first green anaconda from South America named Angelina. So that'll be fun. So let's do it. Come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly unveil this star in memory of Steve Irwin.
Am I up here?
Let's go over to the far right here. Let's kind of do a sweep far right.
Hey.
Nearer right. And then right to the center. And then to the left.
I'm right up here.
All right, and now we got
Oh, you made it!
Put it right here.
Just give it a second. There we go.
Wow. Ready, Stay there, Laurent. Stay there. Hello. Guys, in the back. Hello.
You that.
Yeah, all in or out.
Love it. And West, there we go.
And back up here.
And straight down the middle, guys. Start from right, center.
Hard right.
Guys, right here.
And guys, over to the left.
Left middle, bottom.
Guys, back to your left, please. And right up here.
There it is. Straight down. Mama's not looking. I love it.
Marlena, can we get the Steve picture right behind the family? Like when they're in pictures, can we move that behind the family?
Or next to the family?
Yeah. Or, no, up.
That's good.
It's got to be right there.
There we go.
That snake is not.
All right.
There we go.
Looking here.
Thank you.
Straight ahead.
please.
Straight ahead. And up. Right up here. Guys, back to your left, please.
You guys.
Turn slowly to your right.
Back to your left, right here, please. Okay, we're good.
Slowly to the center.
Left hand.
One more time to your right.
Okay. All right.
To your right again. Robert.
Right again.
All right, and one more straight ahead, guys.
And Robert, right up here. And Bindi.
All three of you together.
One more time, back to your left, please.
No, the snake should be on the star. The guy should be on the star with his knee. Like on the stars.
Put the snake on the star. Put the snake on the star.
Get it. Right here. Right here, guys. Right here. Right here.
Love it. Oh, wow.
Keep it on the star.
There we go.
There we go. Look up, you guys.
He's over here.
Look up while you pull him. Hey. Hey. There you go. Up, you guys. Straight ahead. I love it. I love it.
We got lunch. Look up here.
Hey, babe. It's headed the right way. No.
I'll be up in the camera.
Oh, what a...
It's you, I think. There's a thick one.
Oh, I love it.
Together right here in the left.
We all left, and everyone straight ahead down the middle.
And up here?
And then straight ahead.
Right here in the middle, you guys. Right here.
Straight ahead, please.
Right over here. Perfect.
Right there. Front.
It's up, boom.
One more right.
Way over.
All the way over.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Folks, we got you. Nice to meet you. Please.
Right here in the middle, you guys. Looking right here in the middle. Thank you.
Straight ahead. Straight ahead.
You go to your left, please.
One right. One more right. I need your phone. All the way right.
Guys, back to your left, please. Everyone.
And all of you straight ahead to the bottom.
One up here. One down here. One down here. Everyone looking here for me. Looking here.
Everybody together.
Excuse me, hold on.
Stay there. Wait. Don't touch the star again. You're amazing. All right. Touch the star. Touch the star again.
We need just the family.
One more time. Touch the star. One more time.
Just the family.
Right in the middle.
A little bit left. One more left. All the way left.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Rose. Congratulations. And all of you touch the star again?
We're just going to do these and then
Then we promise we'll be touching star.
What's for lunch? Here we go. Guys, one over here.
One right.
Here on your right. Guys, to your left, please.
Right. And then all the way to the right. And left. Excuse me. Straight ahead.
And over here.
A little bit right. One more right.
And right towards the middle, real quick, you guys.
I made them.
Down the barrel. Right towards the middle.
Yeah, she's basically saying
Right towards the middle, you guys. Looking right here. Right over here.
Everyone to the left.
Everyone looking here.
looking right.
Again, right over here.
One more right.
Way right.
Elaine,
For these lovely people with you.
you're not looking this way.
Way over there.
Look at our Bonnie.
John, lights over here, please.
You guys, hold these guys next.
Sounds good? Right?
Arlene.
Just look around.
Emotional over there. Tearing up. Oh my God.
In the middle?
Oh, sorry. Got it.
Got it. Move it along.
The three of them standing.
Oh,
you guys.
In the middle?
Hey, look.
All the way to the right?
It's okay. Okay, kids, there we go. Okay, straight ahead, folks, straight ahead.
Can we get the three of them standing?
Mary, Robert, please, the three of them standing. Okay, good. Oh my God. Okay, straight ahead, everyone. Well, here we go. Here we go, folks. Straight ahead. Here you guys, right here in the middle. Here we go, Marlene. We're good. We're good. Okay, here we go. Straight ahead, folks. Here we go.
There you go.
Right towards the middle, you guys looking right here. Here we go, guys. Can you twist all right here so we can... Very good. Next section. There we go. Hey, Marlene, you're good.
Can we get Mary, Robert? Guys, hi, pleasure to meet you. Congratulations.
Okay, folks, straight ahead. Here we go. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Straight ahead, everybody. Perfect. Straight ahead right here, you guys. Guys, look at her.
All the way right?
Good. Marlene? That's a good look at stuff.
It's so good.
That's pretty sweet.
It's really weird. It's like
Nice to have you.
The three of them, Rob.